Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is our 2 cents, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's video, we will be discussing the potential matchup between Shakur Stevenson and Frank the Ghost Martin. But before we do that, make sure you help support the channel by punching that like and subscribe button, and let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as we go through the video. Excuse my voice, y'all. I've been sneezing all weekend. I don't know what's going on. So I've been hearing the word around that Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson is a potential matchup coming up in the future. And I think that that's a good fight. But just like I mentioned in my Lomachenko video, I knew they were going to do this. They're going to let Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson cancel each other out, and then let that winner fight Lomachenko for a belt. When they both should get to fight for a belt. Why do they have to cancel each other out? You get what I'm saying? They both should get to fight for a belt. And then when they come together, you get it, that'll be a bigger fight. Just to give my 2 cents. Just to give my 2 cents. But I see, it's a trend going on where the younger fighters, the prospects, the people coming up, they trying to fight better competition. They don't want to keep fighting BS, and then one big fight. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that. They want to fight top competition as they're coming up. They want the difficult fights. They want the tough fights. Frank Martin's last fight was tough. That guy was an Olympian. That was a tough fight for Frank. Frank said his timing was off. It looked like he went in there just, trying to shine, trying to knock the guy out. And I see a lot of the prospects go through the phase where, like, oh, this is my big moment. I got something to prove. And then they go in there and they kind of nut up. Kind of like how Ennis did against the Karen dude. Like, he went in there, he wanted to knock him out so bad. He was swinging and spinning all the way around like on a cartoon. I'm like, what is Jerron in there doing? He wanted to knock this guy out so bad. And before the fight, I noticed Jerron was all in the videos, all in the podcast. He had his chain on. He was kind of coming into his stardom. And I think it might have kind of went to his head a little bit. And, I think Frank Martin felt like he needed to make a statement in his last fight. And he needed to knock this guy out because, he was telling people he was going to knock the guy out. And I think when they do that, it affects their performance. They should stay focused on what they need to do and not do that. But all in all, he still pulled it off. He came out on top in the fight. In the fight, and I do believe that Frank Martin deserves a shot at a title. However, he has to fight Shakur for the title eliminator. When I don't think that they should do that. They should let Shakur fight someone for a belt, and then they should let Frank Martin fight someone for a belt, and let them both be champions, run around 135, see who can collect the most belts. And then if me and you come together at the end for the gusto, me and you come together at the end for the gusto. Because Tank don't care about them belts. He may get one. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with the belts and Tank. So who else you got left at 135? They could possibly fight for a belt. I mean, they're going to let Lomachenko get one. They're going to let Lomachenko get another belt. Or they're going to try to, at least. So I'm interested to see who's going to, once Haney drop these belts. Because I don't want to see Haney fighting at 135 again. I feel like he barely made it with Lomachenko. And you've seen what happens when you stay at a weight class too long. We just witnessed that July 29th. Allegedly. So I want to see him fight for the belt. I want to see him. I want to see what's about to go down in 135. And they may even try to slide Issa Cruz in there and get him a belt. Even though he looked horrible in his last performance with, I don't even remember the guy's name. But in my opinion, Issa Cruz was exposed in that fight. I don't think he don't deserve a Tank rematch. Tank, if that dude did that to him, Tank is just going to beat him up. I mean, the dude was taller. He had a longer reach. He kept jabbing. keeping Issa Cruz out, you know what I'm saying, out the range, but I don't want to see Issa Cruz and Tank fight. He already beat Issa Cruz with one hand. I don't know why. Who wants to see this fight? Who? If you want to see this fight, let me know and drop it below if you want to see Tank versus Issa Cruz, because I'm curious what market wants to see this fight, because it's definitely not the market that I run in. It's not that circle, because everybody's saying they don't want to see that fight. But I do want to see Shakur finally fight somebody, and I'm wondering, because I don't understand why Shakur didn't take the 25% in the fight with Haney. So are you getting paid more to fight Frank Martin than you would have got paid with 25% with Haney and the shot at Undisputed? Because why didn't you take that opportunity? Now you got to fight for a title eliminator, and then you already know Haney having trouble making the weight. So it would have been more of a strategic move and made more sense just to give my 2 cents if you would have fought Haney for Undisputed. Now you're fighting Frank Martin, which is a tough fight for a title eliminator. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. What am I missing? So let me know, drop it below what y'all think in the comments. Make sure you punch and like that subscribe button to help support the channel. Make sure you follow me on IG at 2620 and follow me on X. I gotta stop saying Twitter. Follow me on X at 2cents20. I'm Jay, and stay tuned for my 2 cents in the next video.